Happy Sunday for the Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru Empowerment Group. Just wanted to ask this question to you as I'm coming from worship services and thinking over a few events that are coming up soon. And the question, as you saw posted, is what is it going to take for you to rise up to greatness? Our nonprofit Crusading Outreach Ministry Inc. is celebrating its 25th anniversary on May 20th. Of course, you've already seen the posting, so I don't have to go over that. But I was just thinking today about how the founder, Dolores Petaway, started. When God gave her a vision, and there were so many things that stood in the way to block her. She didn't know who to go to. She didn't know how to organize things. There were people that were telling her the idea she had, it wasn't for her. They saw it for someone else. Every time she attempted to do this, or this, it seemed like things were not going to come together, but she persisted. And I remember she shared the story, which we will capture on film one day to bring to you, about how she had nothing but an unemployment check. So she took a few dollars. She was able to serve a few meals. And that was the beginning of the ministry. And now you look 25 years later, she's still standing strong. And all the programs, all the people, thousands of people that have been served and resources given and still going forward. So, I think about that and I think about us in our lives. How many things block us? How many things do we have when we want to attempt to do something? Do you fear rejection? Do you experience rejection? Do you have those people that purposely try to block you? And everyone, I don't care what you're going through, what life you live, what you aspire to do. There are always obstacles in your way. And it seems like we're so comfortable looking at someone else's story and understanding their challenges and how they rose above them. But we don't see that all the time in ourselves. We pay people to motivate us and encourage us, but some of us, we just choose not to rise up to the level. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes it's a sense of doubt. Sometimes we've tried maybe on a smaller scale, or we tried something before and we had great disappointment. So we don't want to be disappointed again. But I thought about a client that I met with this weekend, and it's the same story I hear from so many people. They'll tell me, Alesha, I am tired of my job. And I remember it wasn't but a year ago where I, stepped out and decided to pursue my business 100% and stepped away from my job. So now my company, Alesha Brown LLC, this is my 100% employment. And I would love to tell you that every day is blissful and I have no concerns and I don't have to worry about money. But any entrepreneur will tell you, especially in the beginning stages, that is so not true. But I remember what it was like every morning to think, oh my God, I got to go back in that job. And a lot of us have jobs where they've been horror stories. We had horrible bosses. But I remember my last job, there wasn't a horror story. I had the most freedom I ever had. I had a flexible schedule. I can come in when I wanted to. I didn't have to punch a time clock anymore and say, I got to be there at 7. Because if you follow me, I am not a morning person. So a lot of times I came in the door at 8, 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock. But the point was, I know what it was like to sit there at a desk and think, you know what? There's so many ideas I have in here. There's so many talents I have that I could be out using where I'm just sitting here wasting time to do something to earn a paycheck that this isn't my passion. So when I work with clients now, I hear that story over and over and over. And I'm not downing working for someone. Because even if you own your own company, you do work for someone. You answer to the government, you answer to your clients, you answer to somebody. But my whole point of this discussion is to really look at your life, look at those things you're passionate about, and really ask yourself, why are you not rising to greatness? Why are you not more active on the things that you're passionate about instead of signing up to do everything for everyone else? Whether it's work, whether it's friends, whether it's community, whether it's your family. Everything has its priority level. But when are you going to rise up to that one thing that your life was created for? That's the question of the hour. We all have to rise up because before we close our eyes and leave this earth, there is something so great that you and I were born to do. One single thing. And we can accomplish a lot of things on our time in this earth. But if we don't accomplish that major purpose that we were born to do, we will never have true joy and true fulfillment. And my friends, my wish for you and every person in this world is to experience unspeakable joy. I experience it every day despite the setbacks, despite the challenges. You know, I've authored 4 books now. I probably could author 4,000 on just the challenges and setbacks. And, let me slide that in. There's some things that are going to come from the Joy Guru platform. We are revamping a lot of things, a lot of new programs. I'm very excited shortly to talk to you about. So you'll have more access. And instead of a lot of the one-on-one clients I'm working with, I'll be able to work with more of you and actually bring you more programs that are just in your time frame and also make them very affordable and accessible. But you'll have to wait for that announcement. We're still working on it. Maybe a week or two, I'll be coming to you with some other things. But again, I hope you have a joy filled evening. And I really want you to think about that as you go into next week. Actually, that should be something you think about every day. What is it going to take for you to rise up to greatness? I don't care what accomplishments and successes you have. What is it going to take for you to answer your heart's cry? As always, you can follow me at thejoyguru.net. Hope you keep paying attention to these postings. Come join me on May the 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to sundaysoulservice.org where we will be having our live broadcast the second Tuesday of every month. I'm on Sunday Soul Service, Dr. Renee, the Platform Builders radio show with Elder Dolores Petaway and Pastor David, Apostle David Petaway. But join me this May 9th, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go through previous postings as well as SundaySoulService.org for the information. We'll be talking about, is there still power in prayer? And that is going to be a very powerful, impactful show. So I'm signing off now. I think I've said enough to you. I hope you really meditate on what I said. And feel free to post your comments below. I would like to see what feedback you have, what thoughts you have, and also how I can help you. Follow me at thejoyguru.net and have a blessed evening.